took 4 bottles of water out, put 4 bottles of water back in. He's caught on camera from several different angles doing so. It would have taken about 17 seconds to watch him at that water cooler if Rick Chow had decided to do that. About 17 seconds of his time. 17 seconds to confirm that he took nothing.
The rest of the story. But the thing that was the most important is I asked him about suspicious behavior. Did something look weird to you when you went back? And he didn't want to admit it. Do you find it weird, odd, suspicious that a young man would go into a gas station without any money, with an empty book bag, bullet in the chamber, and then was looking like he was taking stuff off of the counter? Use your common sense and ask yourself, that does seem strange. And the reason we bring that up is that would explain why Andy, who was sitting at the front counter, looking back, is watching this and going, he's acting strange. He's acting weird. He's putting water back up, water back up, water back up. It looked weird to me. And then he came up to the counter with his hands in his hoodie, and there looked to be something heavy in there. But you can understand why Andy would have said there's something strange going on. His behavior, something in the pocket, going weird with the water, that's what was strange. Why Andy made the unilateral decision that there was something strange going on here. And then Andy made the decision to follow him out of the store, chase him, run after him, whatever you want to call it, but he made that decision based upon a reasonable belief of what anybody would have thought something strange here.
Many people confuse not guilty with innocent. A not guilty verdict often means the jury was not convinced beyond a reasonable doubt of the specific charge presented. Now, with Shaun Kent, the defense attorney for Rick Chow, his job was not to prove that Chow was innocent. His job was to give the jury reasons to question the prosecution's versions of events. Now, if he successfully created doubt about intent, perception of threat, self-defense claims, or the sequence of events, then he did exactly what a defense lawyer is supposed to do. Now, I would be more upset with the prosecution because since they decided to go with the highest charge, which is taking a person's life, and they did not give the jury other options, the other options that they have, second degree, manslaughter, and different things. So that was not on the table. It was just taking somebody's life or, not guilty. And it was not proven beyond a reasonable doubt that, that it was murder. So they acquitted him. And there was nothing else to consider. I'm more upset about that. A few things can be true at the same time. People can believe Cyrus should still be alive, but she should be alive. People can believe Andy and Ricky Chow acted recklessly, which they did. And the prosecution can fail to prove taking somebody's life without a reasonable doubt, which they did not prove that at all. And the defense attorney can do his job effectively without getting someone off. At the end of the day, there's no winners in this case at all, because you have a family that doesn't have their son anymore. And then these people, they're going to have to live with the fact that they decided to pursue this young man and, he lost his life. And then their life has been forever changed because they probably are not going to be able to function the way that they used to function before, since this is such a high-profile case. So, unfortunately, there's no winners here at all. But certain times when you hear a lot of these high-profile cases, best to watch the evidence yourself. Listen to the testimony, listen to different things on your own and formulate your own opinion instead of going with what everybody else is saying. Anyway, that's all I had to say. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.